And we've spoken in detail about this before, but you always talk about perspective and how to think about what somebody else is thinking, or try and think from somebody else's position. How, if somebody's really pissed you off, how do you control how you're reacting to that? If somebody's really hurt you, how do you spin that positively? How do you make sure that your response isn't something that's going to cause that negatively?
Well, internally, I'm stepping back. This is what keeps me from reacting. And then I'm thinking, out of which situation is the other person doing what she or he is doing? And maybe if it's my wife, for instance, and she is in a bad temper, and she's, in tears, or she's shouting, or she's anything, I say to myself, she didn't want to hurt you. She is just in a pretty bad situation. And let's try and find out what it is. And then I do something that seems, let's say, warm and loving towards her. Or you can apply this in a situation like being a doctor. Somebody is shouting because she or he has waited for 20 minutes for the appointment. And, they are like mad, shouting, and what's this for a miserable organization here, that kind of thing. And then I'm saying, well, you are upset, aren't you? So I'm not saying, well, you have to wait, you wait everywhere, like this. It doesn't help.
No.
The relationship is spiraling down, and it doesn't solve any situation.
Yeah.
But if you say, well, it seems you're upset, are you in a hurry?
Yeah.
You are entering his world. And by entering his or her world, you kind of appreciate the other person. You say, I see you as a person.
Yeah.
I don't see you as somebody who's complaining, but I see you as an individual. And by that, you usually dissolve all the issues.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, that is very interesting. And another thing that you say and that you talk about in your book and in your courses online is how to, when thinking about somebody or experiencing a situation with somebody in your life, you would say, what does that person gain from me being in their life? So tell me what's the process behind that, and why does that matter?
Well, basically, in business, I've very often heard that people want to create win-win situations. And this is not only true in business, this is true in any kind of relationship. Let me take an example. You go to a Mercedes dealer and say, well, I'm interested in buying a car. And this dealer says, yeah, I'm looking at you. I have a very nice car for you. And, it's got 250 horsepower, and, it's very comfortable. You don't even hear the sound of the engine. And, it tells you where the parking lots are free, and, you need to park for yourself. It's all being done automatically, And this is the right car for you. I mean, you are the gentleman, or you're the lady who requires a car like this. It's a perfect fit for you. And he didn't ask a question yet. And then you are, well, I just need it for like 5 to 10 mile ride in town. Yeah, that's perfect, And he tells you about all the advantages of this 150 quid, 1,000 quid car. And you say, well, I think about it. Thank you very much. And you go next door to the next Mercedes dealer, and he asks, what can I do for you? Well, I'm looking for a car. What do you use it for? Well, I'm commuting like 5 to 10 miles a day. And do you want to do transportation of refrigerators or whatever? No, never. How many people are riding with this car? Yeah, it's just me. What do you want to transport this with? Yeah, just me and my briefcase. And no traveling, nothing. No. Just okay, just you. And is it important for you if the guy next to you at the traffic light is faster than you are? Couldn't care less. You know. Yeah. So you are not really fond of a big engine, are you? And big, really fast acceleration, that kind of thing. No, I'm not interested at all. Well, we have a very nice car that seems to be fitting perfectly for you. And this is our Smart, the little cigar box on 4 wheels.
But if that's what you want, that's what you want, right?
Exactly. And how much does it cost? Yeah, it costs 15,000 quid. Oh, deal. Okay. When you buy your next car, which dealer would you look? For which dealer would you go? Where would you go? Well, the second one, of course.
So it's about feeling listened to.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need, as a business person, as a doctor, as a cameraman, you need to listen what your customer needs. And then this customer has the impression you are interested in, you are interested in what she or he needs. And this is the concept that's behind what benefit or what gain has another person from knowing me or making business with me or living with me. The same applies with them in marriages. If it's all about me, and there are two of those egomaniacs, me, then they have separation within 2 years. Divorce. And that's for sure. So we need to think of the other person.
Yeah.
And if we do this most of the time, there is an automatism coming. If you start this and your spouse doesn't know about this, you don't have to talk about it. You just need to do it. If you just do it, she or he, your spouse, will also begin to do it.
Interesting.
It works automatically. Don't talk about it. By talking about it, you may raise some resistance. Well, that's rubbish. Who told you that? That kind of thing. Just do it. It's like educating a child. You never tell a child why you do the education you do as you do it. You never tell the child. As a teacher, you never tell a student, a pupil, why you're doing this. You just do it.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
My name is Dr. Wolff, a leading expert in mindset transformation and personal success. By joining me, you will unlock proven strategies to elevate your mindset and transform your life. Explore more in the video description.